Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Duchess Snow, who is in the Blue Destiny Unit 1, which is colored like Grimlock and looks really good. Blue Destiny 1 is, of course, a raid. It is a raid that can use the ground-type beam rifle. It has the exam system. It has exam level 1, which is not quite as good as the version on Blue Destiny 2 and 3. Doesn't last quite as long, but it does impart dodge roll and forced injectors and a bunch of other fun skills at good levels. And it's pretty solid. It's a little bit harder to use than BD2 and 3 on a couple of counts. Once those missiles you just fired, it is just a pair instead of a volley, and you have to stand still to fire them. Also, you do not have a dodge roll until you're in exam. Otherwise, you just have maneuver armor. So that's tricky. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, and gotcha to the small of the back, and that's that for the first life. Because yeah, you are a raid. That is the gotcha's hammer gun is a really hard hit from a general, and that's pretty much all you can do. Unfortunately, nobody on the team seems to have taken point B, or the enemy took it back while they were waiting. And they're pushing pretty hard, so it's going to be tough. But it is not unwinnable, even with a 1,500 to 0, point deficit. We've come back further from worse. So, okay, first kill goes to Duchess, and she's going to get the checkpoint, which is good. They will need that, because the farther you have to travel to get to where your team is fighting, the worse off you are. Duchess has the point. She's back in her mobile suit, and time to move on. See, the enemy is pretty well coordinated, but she did get the kill shot on that gotcha that got her before. The chest Vulcans actually are pretty good on the Blue Destiny. They do stun with enough shots. It doesn't take as many as you might think, but more than you might like, is the best way I know to put it. It's decent. That's, 3 kills? And I think the only 3 kills that her team's gotten so far. Somebody else might have gotten 1. Good stun there. Somebody got the dodge roll, but if she can close in, since they dodge rolled, she can do a little bit more. They may have recovered thrust by now, so yeah, she's waiting for her missiles to come back, but they missed their melee. Got him, and 1. Okay, yeah, they got their dodge roll back, but they're not going to live long. Got the assist. And time to find a new target, and there's a couple of good options, including that gotcha again. Yep, using the rock for cover. Okay, there's a gun tank. That's a perfect target if she can get in on it, and she has. And yeah, that gotcha did at least think to get close and try and stop her, but she did enough damage that her team was able to finish it off. And she got the gotcha. She only has about 6 seconds of exam left, so it's a great time to kill that mobile suit and try and take the point, maybe. Or if not, failing that, just get out of there before she gets shot. She's close to being around a corner, yeah, so she's, facing this way so she can, get some shots off. And if anything takes too much of an interest in her, she can back away, but there's also a nice little corner here where she can get some legs back. And once she has like 2-3 bars of legs, probably she'll be good to go. They are getting kind of close, and she seems to be sliding downhill a little bit, which makes things complicated. Also, the only thing here, which makes things even more complicated, Hijacking hit her with a single swing, but that wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, her rifle was overheated, so once all your weapons are overheated and your legs have been destroyed again, there's not a lot you can do except just back away and hope. But they are starting to make a decent comeback here. Let's see, current score 3,600 to 4,700. That is much better. Yeah, so things are going her team's way pretty well so far. I mean, it's not exactly the odds are in their favor, but they definitely pulled it together and started doing better after that rough opening. Which sometimes that's what it takes. You kind of have to have your team get a feel of what's necessary, and you will be able to come back. See, most of her legs just got dropped, so I think she'll have enough boost to make that. No, not quite enough. That I've done that so many times. Her shield saved her there, but there's just too many things. I'm not sure she's going to be... Okay, yeah, she made it back up. This is a good time to do exam. Yeah. So, time to move in, and there's a gun tank. didn't quite get it. Unfortunately, the Pale Rider Cavalry did get a hold of her. And yeah, the enemy is pushing pretty hard. 4,100 to 7,000. They turn out that way sometimes. But yeah, this team is pretty well focused, doing a good job of pushing Duchess's team back this far. She's going to try and preserve the waypoint. Nice kill with the rifle. That's not always easy to do. And she's about to nab a prototype gun if all goes well. All has gone well. And it doesn't have it has about half health and 3 bars of legs. That's enough to wreak some havoc with. Especially since probably the enemy team's not expecting to have to fight a proto. 1, 2. And there's the gun tank, which is a great thing if she can get in on it. She is in. And swing, and swing, and swing, and it is nearly dead already. And another swing, and that's it for the gun tank. Yeah, they can, and one of the advantages to hijacking a mobile suit like this, of course, is that means that the enemy team is down a pilot, or down a member for a while. Ran out of attacks up close, used the tackle to keep the thing still until she could reset. Luckily, her team is right there, so they are helping. Another good kill there. 10 seconds until self-destruct, so yeah, it's a good time to get out and get this waypoint. She's just giving it another second to make sure that they cannot possibly get the mobile suit back. And yeah, so that's another probably like 15 seconds at least that the enemy pilot cannot respawn. Of course, they probably had to respawn somewhere and are, just wandering around. If it was me, I might have gotten a Wappa and tried to head for the enemy base, but Duchess captured the point. She's got her Grimlock back, and it is time to fight. They have nearly tied it up with a minute left, 7,000 to 75. If she can get her mitts on that gun tank again, or get another similarly good target like that, they've got something here. When she has an opening with this little time left, it's a good time to do exam because, well, there's no downsides to it. It ups your attack, defense, and speed, and there's nothing but there's no time left in the round for it to run out. Right now, needs to be a little defensive. Managed to get the Hijacking stunned. They've got a 1,000-point lead, and caught the proto. Man, that proto cannot be enjoying fighting her at this point. Caught her in a tackle though, and that is going to be it. She might have time to spawn in, but probably not. So it's up to the rest of the team now, with a little bit of time left. We'll see. About 10 seconds, I think. Maybe a little more. Yep, 10. 2,000 point 2,000 point deficit. Not even enough time to do anything. Yeah, unfortunately, they did not quite make it, but pretty good round in the Blue Destiny 1. Good, some good kills. A good mobile suit hijacking. Nice stuff. Yep, 3,000 points, 67,000 damage. Not bad at all. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, I find BD1 really kind of tough to use anymore. It's because it doesn't have a dodge roll, and because it's not quite as skilled as the 2 and 3, it can be a really difficult proposition. That was a solid round. 7 kills and 4 deaths is not bad for a raid.